Happy Friday, everyone. My name is Joëlle, and welcome to your Vinyasa class. Today we will be focusing on what we call the solar plexus. So that is a chakra system, and with the chakra system we look, we just take different areas of the body to make it simple, and every area has a physical importance, but also an energetical importance or even emotional importance. So when we speak about the solar plexus, it's the I do. Now, what I'd like to ask you is, while we meditate, maybe think of something that has been on your to-do list. So during periods like this, during challenging times, we tend to maybe slide away a little bit from our normal norms because we go a bit in survival mode. But you know, there's those things that you're like, this week I want to do this, or this week I really want to drink water, or this week I really want to try to go to bed on time, or just it can be something quite small or big. So we can use the practice to start cultivating that awareness and to start cultivating, we can start today with whatever we feel will benefit our lives off the mat, our lifestyles. So in that being said, you can start closing your eyes and do a quick check-in with yourself. Sitting still regularly can give you a sense of reference, can give you a reference in being able to compare, but the comparison is always from a place of kindness, of curiosity rather than judgment or attachment. So there's no worse or better, it is just an observation. How is your body this morning? Where does the breath sit? Go into the sensations of the body. Is there a specific part of the body that might feel a little tense or tight? Bring your awareness and your attention to your breath. So you can almost ask yourself, where does my physical fitness or physical vitality sit? Where does my mental vitality or fitness sit this morning? How does my heart feel? Quite light or heavy? And the same with your spirit. Do you feel quite uplifted, spiritually connected, or disconnected? And then bring into the mind something that you'd like to do. Or actually also maybe something that you'd like to not do. Do less of. More of something or less of something else. Because it's not just only turning the wheel faster and doing more, it is also finding balance, and some of us might overdo things, which is also a sense of out of balance. And if you have a moment after class, during class all of this integrates and processes, and after class you might want to take a moment to just write it down. It's part of the mindfulness practice, it's part of intention setting to actually commit, write it down, and then every day is a new day and every day is a new chance to just become a better version of yourself. Place the palms together in front of the heart, and this gesture is also important because we are physically not together. Having our eyes closed with our hands in front of the heart is a gesture of connecting our hearts and also acknowledging each other. Acknowledging each other during this turbulent time, but also acknowledging each other in the fact that we're all sitting on our mats and we are practicing together. Bow your head towards your fingertips to seal our collective and your individual intention in. And we'll start with Kapalabhati. So maybe turn the cross of your shins in the other way. If you're sitting on if you're sitting on something and then move, And Kapalabhati, because it's nice to be grounded. Kapalabhati can be with your hands above your head or also with the hands down, depending on how your shoulders are doing. I like the hands up, it really lifts the spine. And then you relax the belly and you snap the navel in and up. It stimulates your solar plexus, it warms you up and stimulates your digestion as well. We'll do 1 full minute. You can go as slow or fast as you want. Feel free to close your eyes. Off we go. So it's a sharp exhale and a total relaxation. If you're used to Kapalabhati, breath of fire, you can go a little faster. We've got 25 seconds. Soften the skin, soften your shoulders. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hands to heart center. Place the hands on the knees and just for a couple of rounds, breathe through both nostrils, bring in Ujjayi breath. So slow in through the nose, slow out of the nose. Around 4 to 6 counts to breathe in, and 4 to 6 counts to breathe out. Roll over your shins, come into a tabletop. You can put your playlist on if you haven't put it on yet. And then start to come into a bit of free movement. So if this is new to you, it's cat cow. That is nice to start off with. So it's an inhale for a cow and an exhale for a cat. Any other movements, you can come sideways, you can be as creative as possible. You can be quite linear or quite circular in your movements. Feel free to close your eyes. Take 3 more rounds of breath. And then we meet in a neutral spine. Come into a plank pose. So let's immediately start warming up our body. Take a deep breath in. Downward facing dog. Lift your tailbone. Press your heels down to the floor. And you know that you can always come back to child's pose. Huh? Child's pose is this shape. At any time. At any time. Allow yourself to go there for whatever reason, or maybe you don't even have a reason. And it's just a feeling that you want to be in child's pose. Allow yourself to go there. And now together, let's lift our heels up and away from the floor. Breathe in. Heels to the right, knees to the left. Press your bum towards your heel. Feel the side stretch on the left side of the body. Inhale, plank pose. Heels up, shoulders above your wrist. Exhale, downward facing dog. Remember, your knees can be softly bent. The length of the spine is the most important thing here. Inhale, lift both heels up and away from the floor. Heels to the left, knees to the right. Bend both knees, press into the hands. Find that length. Inhale, come forward, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog, heels press down. 1 more round like that. Inhale, heels lift. Heels to the right, knees to the left. Exhale. Yeah, looking good. Come forward, plank pose. Downward facing dog, lift your tail up to the sky. Looking good, yogis. Inhale, both heels up. Heels to the left, knees to the right. Press your bum back. Inhale, forward into plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog, full stretch. Now we ripple the spine. So you lift your heels. And then you start to round the spine forward. And then come to a hanging cobra. Press your heels back. Open the chest. Take a deep breath in. And then bend the knees and bring the tailbone back up towards the sky. One more time like that. Inhale, come forward, ripple, ripple, ripple. Each vertebra is important. Hanging cobra, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Coming to our plank pose. So straight spine, strong in the arms, strong in the shoulders, strength in the legs, to the belly. So shift forward, we'll take 5 counts, 5. Nice and slow. That's it, Tammy. Awesome, Tanya. 3, 2, all the way down. Lovely work. Interlace your hands at the base of the spine, lift your chest, close your eyes, 4 breaths here. Hold and stay still. Lift the hands away from the bum if you can. Broaden the chest. I always think of a bodybuilder. Broaden the chest. Yeah, that's it. Shoulder blades away, collarbones broad, shoulders broad. One more deep breath in. Nose to the floor, hands next to your rib cage. Tuck your toes. Breathe in plank pose or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath into the nose. And then sigh it out. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward, Inhale, high mountain, sweep all the way up, arms above your head, hands to heart center. Now just a little principle thing I'd like to explain for this class. So when we're working with our solar plexus, means we'll be twisting quite a lot. Take your hands around your waist and find your belly button. And now just kind of cut your body, you know, when the magicians cut the body in half. Pretend you're cutting your body in half. Anything below the belly button stays where it is. Anything above the belly button twists. So you're twisting in the thoracic spine, rather than twisting with the hips where you're bringing more pressure in the lower back. That's something that we will work with. I will repeat that, and you'll use your own hands also to just check if your hips are still in line. All right, let's breathe in, arms up to the sky. Now twist to the right. So we're holding this twist for a little bit just to get it right. Now bring the right hand to your sacrum, so that is to your buttocks. And now open the left collarbone, and it's almost like you're pressing your left hip forward while your left shoulder reaches back and your right fingers reach forward. So you're really twisting from the belly button up. Maybe tuck your tailbone a little bit, more core strength. And you get the principle. All right, bring your arms up, inhale. And twist to the left, exhale. Same thing, hand to sacrum, and then start to twist from the belly button up. Really stimulating your digestion and keeping your lower back safe and in their place. Good. We'll do this a lot, this kind of hand, hip gestures. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, fold forward, dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Step back to a plank pose, exhale. And drop back to the knees, and then bring your right arm up towards the sky, deep breath in. Thread the needle, bring the right arm to the floor. Now keep length here. So often people bring the arm close to the knee, and it looks a little bit like a little bow. You want length in the spine, so the hand comes really close to the other hand. Now let's use our left hand. With your eyes closed, you can feel. I can feel that my hips are more to the left. So I'm helping my tailbone draw back to the center. My hips are pressing towards the right. And I'm trying to square out the hips. And then open the left collarbone. Yeah. Press a little bit into the back of the right hand. That is lovely. Good work. Take a deep breath in. Bring that left hand in front of your face. Exhale. Arm wings up to the sky. Breathe in. Reach the arm forward. Breathe out. Lift your left leg. Inhale. Knee to your nose. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. And just the right hand down to the floor. Tuck your right toes. Three-legged dog. Left leg up to the sky. Knee to your nose. Exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. Softly step the foot in between your hands, soft landing. Wing your left arm up towards the sky, easy twist, hold and breathe. If you want, you can come into the fingertips of the right hand, and you'll notice that there's more strength needed from the legs and the core rather than using your upper body. Lovely. Take a deep breath in here. Both hands down to the floor, exhale. Anjaneyasana, knee down, arms up towards the sky. Twist to the left, exhale, right arm to the front, left arm behind you. If you want, you can add a twisted back bend. Left hand to the bum, slide your hand down, maybe look up towards your right hand. Yeah, lovely. Awesome. For 3, 2, hands down to the floor, low lunge, lift your back knee. Step forward, fold forward, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward, relax. Rise, high mountain, inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Twist to your left, exhale. You can use your left hand to the buttock and just check that both hips are in line with each other. Reach and then maybe reach the arm behind you. Yes, inhale, both arms up to the sky, high mountain. Now twist to the other side, exhale. Hand to sacrum just to check or reach it backwards. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, fold forward, relax your neck and shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Step back, plank pose, exhale. Take a deep breath in here. 30 Kapalabhati, there we go. Snap your navel. You can drop the knees. Okay, deep breath in here. Knees to the floor, tabletop. Reset your hands and knees. Left arm up towards the sky. Breathe in. Hand slides next to the wrist. Thread the needle. Exhale. And then just maybe, you can do this with your eyes only, or actually not even your eyes, your inner eyes. Just noticing, and how a tennis player kind of knows that the ball is in or out of the field without having to look. Some of you might have a very good body awareness, but the hand can just really help because you can feel that it's cue. Or you can also notice the pressure in the knees. Is there more pressure in the right knee? And bring a little bit more weight to the outer left knee. Good. Open the right collarbone. Nice. Breathe. Right hand back in front of the nose. Press into the floor. Inhale, left arm up towards the sky. Reach it forward along your face. Exhale, lift the right leg. Take a deep breath in. Knee, nose, elbow together around. Inhale, lengthen. And just the hands to the floor, tuck your left toes. 3-legged dog, lift the right leg all the way behind you. Knee to your nose, exhale, draw it in. Inhale, 3-legged dog, lengthen. Step the foot in between your hands, soft landing. Oh, such nice control. Right arm up towards the sky, easy twist. Maybe look at the alignment of the right knee. So when you want to twist the upper body, often the lower body is like, okay, I'll give you some space. I actually want to give a little bit of that scissoring action. So the left knee draws towards the shoulder. Lovely work. Take a deep breath in. Hands down to the floor. Knee down, arms up to the sky. Anjaneyasana. Twist to your right, exhale. Reverse it. If your lower back is feeling ready for that, maybe look up. Yeah, lovely. Keep breathing, keep smiling for 3, 2. Anjaneyasana, breathe in. Hands to the floor, low lunge, tuck toes, lift knee, breathe out. Another inhale here. And then step forward, fold forward, exhale. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Both toes can be together or your feet can be hip-width apart. Bring the arms up to the sky. 30 kapalabatis. Lift your gaze. Off we go. 10. 5. Take a deep breath in here. Twist to your right, exhale. Now, maybe look down, see if your toes are still next to each other, knees next to each other, hips next to each other. Twisting from the belly button up. Inhale, both arms up. Twist, exhale. You can look down and just help yourself and then look forward again. Inhale, back to center. Beautiful yogis. Fold forward, dive forward, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Plank pose, exhale. Take a deep breath in here, yogi's choice, chaturanga. So you can come all the way to the belly or half plank. Flip one foot, flip the other foot. Cobra or upward facing dog, look at the horizon. Lift the hips first. So chin to chest, lift from the hips, and then the feet are the last thing to flip. Deep breath into the nose. Sigh it out. Right leg lifts, three-legged dog, breathe in. Knee to your nose, breathe out. Inhale, three-legged dog, lengthen. Step the foot forward, exhale. Right arm up to the sky, just once. Twist, keep the right knee above the ankle. Both hands down to the floor. Anjaneyasana, inhale. And now tuck your back toes and come to an airplane lunge. So you stand up and you reach your arms backwards. Crescent lunge, you can bend the left knee a little bit. Lift the heart, exhale, twist to the right. And you can hover that left knee just above the floor. 2 more times. Inhale, come up and a little bit out of your lunge. And then exhale, come back down. Last one, breathe in. Breathe out. Crescent lunge, inhale. And warrior 2, exhale, slice it open. Hold your warrior, hips are open. Right knee in line with the right toes. Fabulous. Flying warrior. Extend your arms above you and extend both legs. Take a deep breath in. And I'll come to a triangle variation. So keep your arms together and start to just reach up and arch, 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 arch. You might not come all the way, and that's all right. Reverse warrior. Bend the right knee, release the hands. Lift the right arm up towards the sky. Extended side angle, right arm down, left arm up, twist your chest open, look up and turn your heart towards the sky and the sun. Star pose, inhale, turn both toes out. Exhale, horse, and bring your hands to your thighs. Take a breath in, lift your heart. Right shoulder to your left knee, exhale. Twist. Resist the opposite leg. Breathe in, come back to center. And then the other side, exhale. Nice twist. Inhale, center. Looking good. Exhale, twist it out. Squeeze it out. It's like you are taking a cloth and you're just rinsing it and squeezing, detoxifying. Inhale, arms up. Turn your toes in and then fold forward. Exhale. We're adding a twist here which will hold. You might want to use a block if you feel that, it's just not spacious enough. Bring your left hand under your heart. And this can be on the floor. So there's different variations. If you feel the floor is way too far, you can use a block. Or if you don't have a block, you just bend the knees. Now place your right hand, again onto the sacrum. And just notice that when you start to open the right collarbone, what often happens is the hips are like, okay, I'll just move. And the hips are trying to keep in line and keep a straight spine. So also make sure your left hand is not under your tummy, but it's almost under your face. More far away, yeah, and that creates length in the spine. Rather a little bit too far away, so you've got length. Awesome. Maybe you want to bring the right fingers to the inside of your left leg. And now open up, look up. Good work. Nice. Take a deep breath in here and then change sides. So you can come into a soft forward fold and then do the other side. With the block, it's the same thing. You press the block, you place it somewhere. I feel it's like under my chin. It's actually around my neck. Obviously it's around your collarbones, but rather a little bit more forward. Take the variation that works for you and take 3 more breaths here. Really opening that left collarbone. Breathe. One more deep breath in, look up if you want to, and then look down, hands release. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Look at your right foot and come back to a low lunge. Step forward, inhale, halfway lift. Fold forward, dive forward, exhale. Chair pose, Utkatasana, breathe in. Now bring your hands to heart center, breathe out. Hold it here, lift the heart towards the thumbs, and twist to your right so your left elbow comes to the outside of the thighs. Now you can use your eyes, so big toes together, ankles mirror image of each other, and specifically those knees. Often the left knee wants to move forward here, but that makes your hips move as well. So draw that knee back, and then open up, maybe open the arms to fly. Yeah, lovely, lovely, lovely. From the belly button up, sink the bum a little lower and the heart a little higher. Yeah, reach, take a deep breath in, fold forward, exhale. Inhale, Utkatasana, arms sweep up and above your head. Hands to heart center, exhale. Check the alignment, toes, ankles, knees. Lift the heart, create space in the spine, and then twist that right elbow. And again, just double check. And then you can start closing your eyes, maybe looking up to that left elbow, and you can wing your arms open. If you did that on the other side, so many options and variations in yoga. There's even a million more. And you just pick the one that suits you. You pick your options, your life, your practice. Take a deep breath in. Reach and then fold forward, exhale. Wonderful. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Chaturanga Dandasana, step, jump, flow, or skip. On an inhale, it's cobra or upward facing dog. These flows you can always skip, and we just meet in downward facing dog. 3 breaths in down dog. Try if you can stay still, or maybe choose to come to child's pose instead. Left leg lifts, 3-legged dog, inhale. Knee to your nose, exhale. Inhale, 3-legged dog, lengthen. Now softly step the foot in between your hands. Soft landing, lovely, control. Left arm wings up just once. Take a deep breath in. Both hands down to the floor, breathe out. Anjaneyasana, you can keep those back toes tucked, breathe in. And twist to the left, breathe out. Rise all the way to your airplane pose, inhale. And then come up, stay, exhale, arms up to the sky, crescent lunge. Breathe in, and we twist again, but now standing up. Good, focus your eyes. Slowly inhale, fill up the lungs, twist to the left, exhale. Inhale, arms up. Maybe shaky legs, that's okay. Exhale. Inhale, crescent lunge. Slice it open, warrior two. So very often the first couple of seconds I'm like, check, 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 check. All right, and then I can start relaxing and feeling into the shape, feeling the strength of the legs, noticing the breath, relax the shoulders. From the feet up, a bit of a checklist. All right, flying warrior, arms up and above your head. Take a deep breath in, reach, and then reach your upper body, point your fingers. Nice work. For 3, ooh la la, 2, reverse warrior, bend the left knee, left arm up towards the sky. Inhale. Extended side angle, left arm on the inside of the knee, and right arm up, turn your chest open. Star pose, breathe in, turn your toes out, arms above your head, sit down into horse. You can lift your heels here if you want. Kapalabhati, 30. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in, arms up towards the sky. Turn your toes in, fold forward, exhale. Now, you can stay here. I know there's different levels of yogis in the class. If you feel like a headstand, I have a twisted, challenging variation for you. So in your headstand, so there's people, you can also do, if you want to do this one again, we're just going to take a minute and a half to play in headstands. If you don't know headstands, leave it. I can give you a private tutorial. It is potentially, you know, a risk for your neck. I'll show you from this side. So if we are going to do the twisting one, you just try from your headstands. Can you first turn the knees? Let's go to the left. So I'll do mirror image. So it's to the left, and then there is now upside down. The leg, right, left is even harder. You can start to open the legs and really reach to the toes. So if you turn the knees to the left, it is your right leg that is reaching, and yeah, I don't know how to explain that actually. You'll feel what feels right. You can't do it the other way around. And then maybe come back to your headstands. You can also just be in your forward fold. And now let's twist to the other side. So the knees go to the right. And then you can start splitting those legs. Yeah. Let me see if I do it the other way. No, it doesn't make sense the other way. Doesn't feel right. Yes. Good, 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 good. Slowly come back. Different levels, different people. Awesome work. And the same control. You bring the feet all the way back down. We need in a forward fold. Shake your head. You are amazing. You're beautiful just the way you are. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Walk your feet to the left foot. Exhale, low lunge. Look forward, breathe in. And then step forward, breathe out. Relax your neck and shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, Utkatasana. Feet together, arms up towards the sky. Hands to heart center. Because we are different levels, I will explain things, but you don't have to do everything. So now if we twist to your right, you can come into a side crow variation here. I know some of you really like arm balances, so it's a twist here. And then I can show you, if you want to give it a try, why not? And the easiest way for me, this is my body, is to actually bring that left arm up to the sky and then karate kick it down. So it comes low, low, low. So that you're making a little table of the back of your arms and the body can rest on it. It's a big twist for the spine. And then the other elbow comes right here, the meaty part of the side of your bum. You lift up, you look forward. The leg is balancing on the back of the arms. Yeah. And Teddy, go to the other hurdler. Cross those knee in front of the knee. the top leg, yeah, now the other one. Can you transition? So Thames, yes, I know. You are gonna, yeah, top knee, yeah, you, lovely. Yes, guys, amazing. Come back into your forward fold. Shake a little no. Yes, I am amazing. This is a practice, it's a journey. Other side, other side, other side. Uttanasana. Still smiling, still breathing, hands to heart center. Hook. So I find it harder here to come to kind of find my side grow. So that's why coming down first, you're closer to the floor, and you can wiggle some of the meat from the tummy to the side, not the tummy, but the tummy, and then the elbows, they're inner. There's widest chaturanga. I think maybe Wessel, you might also like to try that variation that I was explaining to Tammy just now. So if there is something you want to try, you come here. And the first thing that you want to practice is lifting the top knee and then closing it again. Lifting the top knee, closing it again. Maybe you can extend the legs, or you can bring that top knee in front of the bottom knee, almost like eagle legs. And once the inside of the top leg hits the back of the arm, you can start and release. All right, play a little more, or wait for the others in fold, forward fold. You can have a soft bend in the knees. It is Friday, the weekend is coming. It's nice to have a sense of excitement about the weekend again. For a while it was all blurry. Now there seems to be a sense of rhythm again. All right, let's just iron that out. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Chaturanga Dandasana, step, jump, float. It is up to you. This is your practice. This is your breath. And this is your life. And then lift your hips to downward facing dog. Let's take a quick check-in in child's pose. Embryo variation can be quite nice if you've done some of the arm balances and you feel your shoulders need a little rest. We'll do a little bit more standing, a little bit more twisting. And then we'll wind down. Bring your hands forward, come into tabletop, tuck your toes, downward facing dog, full stretch. Remember you can bend the knees and really lengthen the spine. Right arm up towards the sky, right leg up towards the sky, three-legged dog, knee to your nose, exhale. Inhale, lift it up. Step it in between your hands, exhale. Easy twist, right arm up to the sky. If you want, we'll hold it here for a little while. I'll turn around so you can see me. And you can also come into a side plank. So in the side plank, you keep the hand down to the floor and you can maybe start to hold on to the knee. Or some of you might want to hold on to the foot. It is quite nice to come from that lunge shape. Hold on to the foot and then see if you can bring it up like that from the floor. And then you also, at a certain moment, just play a little bit, bring that foot back down to the floor where we came from. Very nice. Take a deep breath in here and sigh it out. Ooh, la, 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 la. Yeah. And then the next step would be, just if you want to practice this in your self-practice, because I know some of you are self-practicing as well. So you can do a toe hook, for example, come into that side plank, and then when you come out of your side plank, rather than going to lunge, you can come into a full split. I'll leave that for your self-practice. You can practice that on the weekend. Oh yeah, no, looking good. All right, back knee down, arms up towards the sky, Anjalayasana, breathe in. Twist to the right, exhale. Tuck your back toes, crescent lunge all the way up, a little different, breathe in. And then twist to the right, but keep the knee hovering. Two more times, inhale up. Work with the breath, exhale, twist. Reach the fingers to the sky. And then feel the twist from the belly button and up. Good. Arms up to the sky. Inhale. Hands back down to the floor. Warrior one legs. So you step the left foot a little out and a little in. And you can hold on to the hips and stand up. So the hips are square to the front side of your mat. Fabulous. Arms up to the sky. Breathe in. Hands to heart center. Breathe out. Lift the heart and then you can twist. This is quite tricky. So, different options. You can bring the hands to the outside of the knee and just twist open here. It is quite tricky to keep the back foot down and get you rolling that left hip forward. Some of you might be able to come into a full twist here. Open the arms. Alright, wherever you are, place your left hand next to your right foot and then actually place it in front to the left top corner, come into a revolved half moon. Now use your hand again. So use your right hand onto the buttocks because the hips want to go all over the place. How can you control the hips? Core, and use the back toes. Really. Now, if you want, again, use your block. We'll stay here. And breathe for 4 rounds of breath. So you've got time, find length. It is as if you're standing and now twist from the belly button up. Yeah, maybe reach the right arm up to the sky. Wobbly, wobbly. For 3, 2, take a deep breath in. Shiva squat, hook the left knee behind the right. Alright, we'll step into a short kind of lunge. So you step your left foot, the heel-heel alignment. So the right heel, if you draw a line, it would end up in the left heel. It's your shortest stance. Bend both knees softly, bring your hands to your hips. It's almost like Trikonasana legs, but slightly different. We are going into revolved Trikonasana. So your left arm reaches up to the sky. Right hand can be on your buttocks. Lean forward, lean forward. Your block might come in nicely, or your hand can come into your shin, or your hand can come into the block. Yes. Quite an Ashtanga. Now lift your heart. Lift your heart, lift from the crown. Find the length. Imagine your spine being a stick and you want to reach that stick longer through the tailbone and longer through the crown of the head. Take another deep breath in, open that right collarbone, and now fold over your leg for a short pyramid pose. Shake a soft no, draw the right hip slightly back and your left hip a little forward. So it's almost like your hips are doing a clockwise direction kind of movement. Nice. Take a deep breath in here, and then lean forward, fold forward, both feet to touch. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Chaturanga. Exhale, step, jump, float to the top of your mat. Lovely control, big breath in, open the heart, look at the horizon, keep your smiley face on. Exhale, downward facing dog. Boys and girls, we can see the finish line. 3 breaths in downward facing dog to reset, to breathe, and to motivate yourself with kindness, kind thoughts. The biggest part of the practice is showing up. You showed up. The rest, it will come. It will come. Left leg up to the sky. Breathe in. Knee to your nose. Breathe out. Inhale, 3-legged dog, left leg. Softly step the foot in between your hands. Easy twist to hold. Holding can also be dropping the knee and just enjoying the stretch here. Side plank if you did so on the other side. Maybe go for a toe hook variation. So the index finger and the middle finger are around the big toe. And then start, maybe even keep that leg straight. Can you keep the leg straight
from the floor all the way up to the sky. Yes. Now maybe even look up towards your left foot. You're looking great. You can do this too with the knee. Just hold the knee. Yeah. All right. Now can we step back slowly? And remember, in your self-practice, you can come to self-practice tomorrow, wherever. You can come to a full split. Let me turn so I can see you. Back knee down, arms up to the sky. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Bring some softness. And then twist to your left, exhale. Keep the right toes tucked. Inhale, crescent lunge. Lift up, find your feet. Twist to the left, exhale. Inhale up. As if you're riding a wave. Exhale, come back down. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Crescent lunge, arms next to your ears. Warrior. No, hands down to the floor. Excuse me. And then step for warrior one. We did warrior one. Yes. So a little out to the side. Find both heels. A little wider stance. And then find your feet. Maybe hands to hips. Knee above the ankle. Arms up to the sky. Breathe in. Hands to heart center. Breathe out. Remember the options. You can reach the hands forward and then bring the outside of the back side of the right palm and twist. Or you can bring the elbow to the outside and twist. Still keep moving those hips. And this time it's anti-clockwise. So right hip tries to draw forward to the front of your mat. And the left hip draws to softly, tries to draw back. One more deep breath in. Look down to the floor in front of the left toe. And then start to bring your right hand on the floor or on your block. And then lift to a revolved half moon. Please, it's so nice to use that left hand on the sacrum. Trust me. That's the way to find, to create those parts, those muscle memory. Your hand, I can feel my right hip is dropping. It's not a problem, but it's just nice to focus on something else. Sometimes we'll drop the hip, sometimes we don't. All right, this is more traditional ways to keep the hips square. Breathe. Hands can be on the floor as well for 3, 2. Shiva squat. Hook that right knee behind the left. And little step with the right foot. I've got a line here on my mat, which is quite nice. So I can place my left heel on the line, and then my right heel on the line. And then bring the hands to hips, soft bend in the knees. And then square your hips to the front of the mat if you can. And this right arm reaches up to create length. Belly button in, as if you reach over and forward. Hand to your block, hand to your shin. Left hand to sacrum or up towards the sky. Revolve Trikonasana. Challenging shakes. Good work. Breathe. One more deep breath in. And then fold over your leg. Both hands frame the left foot. Relax. Shake a soft no. We made the finish line of the standing part of the practice. Now we're going to wind down. So take a lift of your head and step both feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Last Chaturanga Yogi, step, jump, floats, skip. Inhale, upward facing dog. Nice and dynamic, strong practice. Downward facing dog. Awesome kickstart of your day. Drop the knees to the floor. Come sit onto your heels. Well done. Bring your hips next to your heels and just swing your legs to the front. You might want something to sit on for your Paschimottanasana. Just bring some height, or you can use your belt. And just lean forward, close your eyes. Notice if you're warm enough. Notice if the music is not too upbeat, but nice and soft to support the more gentle, softer part of the practice. Take 3 more rounds of breath here. And then while we sit here and in stillness, maybe bring that intention back into your mind. That awesome slogan, just do it, from Nike, just do it. And it doesn't mean that you will immediately succeed, but trying is enough. Trying is enough. Every day is a new chance. Lift your chest, breathe in, and then scoop your hips forward. So with twists, because you're also detoxifying your body, you might notice that you're a bit more thirsty after class. So it's quite good to drink like some herbal teas or some extra water after class. We haven't done much back bending, but I still want to give you a bit of a back bend, but make it soft and gentle. Because we haven't really warmed up our body for the back bends. Obviously, if you're a natural back bender, go ahead, have fun. Otherwise, you can either place something under your hips for supported bridge pose, or you can start to come, but make it soft. It's like a hanging bridge. So it's not a maximum suspended bridge, it's kind of softness. You can even swing your hips a little right to left, or stay in your supported bridge pose. We'll stay for 5 breaths. And Tanya, I know that you have to leave a little earlier because you have your meeting. So rather than now, just do a Shavasana so you don't lose your unicorn. We had a joke about that. If you skip Shavasana, a unicorn dies. It actually made me think it's a bit sad to talk about death and unicorns dying, but in some way the magic doesn't get a chance to happen when you skip Shavasana. So I know Tanya has to leave early. So maybe rather than doing stretches now, just take that time. Just, be your own timekeeper and give yourself a 4 or 5 minutes meditation or Shavasana. Just, it's very beneficial. We'll take 2 more breaths here. All right, lift your hips. Remove whatever prop you are using. And then come into a little ball. So squeeze yourself in. Nice and tight. And then let's place the left foot flat on the floor and come into a half happy baby pose. So that means that you bring your right foot as if you're standing. You can extend the left leg, no problem, but this is just a nicer way to keep the sacrum aligned. And then you can do your toe hook. If that is accessible, or hold on to the knee or the ankle, and then you draw the knee to the armpit, to the outside of the right chest, right side of your chest. Take 2 more rounds of breath here. And then change sides. Feel the symmetry, so with your eyes closed, just like that tennis player knows that the ball was in or out of that white line. You can start to really create body awareness. You don't even need your eyes, and you can feel if your hips are a bit skewed, but that's practice, You can feel the contact of your shoulder blades in the floor. Draw that knee a little closer in. And then I'm going to give you a minute or 2 to close your practice before we go to Shavasana. So maybe you feel like another twist, you can. A shoulder stance, anything that feels good to you. Make sure that you're warm for your Shavasana. And today I will close our practice by chanting for you. So chanting is relatively new to me, or not, no, it's not new to me in a practice, but it's new to me in presenting it as a teacher. It's just it's a gift of vibration. The words we are using are often mantras. Mantras could be considered prayers, or could be considered just awareness or intention setting, or just a willingness to create something new, or bringing specific energies or thoughts or feelings into the world. Now, because we've been focusing, so you can slowly actually come to either a meditative seat or your Shavasana. So your Shavasana, you just lie flat on the floor with the feet nice and wide and the palms up. So this is Durga, and Durga is the mother god, the victory of Ma Durga. So in the Hindu philosophy, there's like almost like a Satan kind of bad kind of figure, and nobody can destroy this figure. But Durga in the end does. So whatever you feel your intention was, something you would like to cultivate or do. What is it that you might have to destroy? Where are you going to find that goddessness or warriorsness inside yourself? To be able to regenerate, to rebirth, and to have new, lighter experiences in your life. So feel free to just lie down, enjoy. I'll chant for like 2-3 minutes. Please know that Shavasana is lovely to give yourself like 5 or 10 minutes. So if you feel to now, I'm handing over the timekeeping to you. Feel free to put like a 5-minute little alarm on your watch or on your phone. And just lie back, relax, and let the healing vibrations inside you and through the sound of this instrument and my voice calm you down. Thank you very much for starting the day together, kick-starting the weekend. It means as much to me as it means to you. Namaste, and I'll see you on your mat next week.